guys, this is Tobias, DL3 MHT, and as you can see, I'm in the middle of the forest here, playing with my Insta360 ONE R camera. Let me just turn around into a 360, and I'm still fiddling here with my microphone adapter problem, and I think I might have found a solution, or well, if it's not a solution, at least something that greatly improves the behavior. So let me turn the camera around and show you. This is currently recorded in stereo with the internal microphone of the camera, and unfortunately the external camera adapter, the external microphone adapter only is mono, but good quality in mono is probably better than terrible audio quality in stereo. So let's have a look. Okay, and here is my external microphone adapter with this USB-C breakout board. As you can see, two changes made in comparison with the original video. Change number one, added a 4.7K resistor to ground. So instead of pulling that microphone detection pin to ground directly, I'm now using a 4.7K resistor. Second change was connecting both the left and the right, or the tip and the ring of the 3.5mm jack to the mono microphone input. That helps me get the correct audio level from my 7 rims wireless transmitter or receiver of the wireless microphone. Okay, so let me close the lid, which I had to reprint and only had white ABS left over, and then try it out, and hopefully it works. It still needs testing, but let me show you. Okay, so I basically just powered up the camera and hit the record button, and if everything works, this is recording now from the external microphone. It doesn't look very elegant, but hey, this is what it is. I will stop and start recording and reboot the camera now 2 or 3 times to see if that somehow seems to work reliable or not. I also don't know if there's a dependency on the charging voltage of the battery. That is, if the battery is empty or close to empty, does the switching work as good or bad as when the battery is fully charged? But hey, this is the experiment. So see you in the next cut or in the next reboot cycle. Okay, and I've rebooted, and I realized my SD card is also not fast enough for recording in 4K. This is another experiment that I'm doing at the moment. See if 4K recording is worth the effort, and color grading with profile in DaVinci Resolve. So this was reboot number 2. Well, let's try a few more times. Okay, let's record towards the front for a second. So if the audio is still fine, then the switching has still worked. Another reboot coming up. And here we are again after another reboot cycle. So as far as I can see from the display, which I can look at now because the camera is facing forward, is that it definitely seems to have improved it from 100% failure rate to, I don't know, well, haven't seen a failure yet, but of course I should not advertise this as the great solution to anybody if I'm not sure that it's working. If everything works, you can still hear me very well. I was just thinking that maybe I could also add a LED on the microphone adapter. That depends if the voltage that the Insta360 applies to the microphone output, so that you can directly connect electret lavalier microphone, if that one switches with the buck or does not switch with the buck. What I mean is, if we hit the buck, do we already have voltage on the microphone input or not? If we don't have voltage, then we could add a LED as an indicator light, and that would of course be probably the biggest improvement of all. But if the camera applies the voltage and still records from the internal microphone, then the LED would not help, of course. So I have to try that when I get home into the lab, which will be boiling hot. It's 35 degrees here at the moment. Well, not in the forest, but definitely in my shack. So yeah, trying another final reboot. Okay, so here we are again, almost out of that little section of the wood. And now I could also try to dynamically switch on and off the microphone during recording so that you get an A/B comparison. What do I do? Yeah, let's turn right here for a second. So I'm switching now to the internal microphone. And does that work while it is recording? Or is that also sending the software into a free fall? And as you can see, yeah, audio is much worse. It's an internal microphone, but it is stereo. So that's the trade-off here. Okay, so I flicked the switch again. So that should be the wireless microphone again. And at the moment, I'm pretty sure it must be the wireless microphone because I've just switched a few seconds after the camera has booted up. Okay, so this is getting boring, I think, for everybody who is not having an Insta360 ONE R and is interested in audio. This will be the world's most boring video, but maybe the picture quality makes up for it if I manage to color grade that somehow with Log D in DaVinci Resolve. So now we have a cyclist coming who doesn't want to be in the video. Maybe we can watch him from the back, so privacy is ensured. Okay, and as my video of the adapter was a bit blurry before, here it is again, but as you can see, this is a wide angle lens, so it's not really designed for macro shots, and I have no idea how close I can get before things get unsharp. So I think I'll just increase the distance, and now you can see it. This is now recorded with a Boya BY M1 Pro lavalier microphone as a comparison to my budget 7 rims wireless microphones, so you can hear how that sounds like. And this is the quality that you can get with the external microphone. One final thing to remember is you need a USB cable if you use one of these USB-C breakout boards. You need a USB cable that has all the pins connected, and they can be quite expensive. So this one is from Anker. As you can see, it says 40 gigabits, 240 watts. So I think it costs over 30 euros here. So that's not the cheapest investment. One could, of course, go to JLC PCB and design a small custom PCB for the Insta360 ONE R. But since I'm probably the only one who is still using this old camera, it's really not worth it. So I hope this video was useful for you or for those who are still using this camera in 2024. And yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time. Bye!